So my presentation will be about a personal growth app. So how does this app work? So this app works in 5 steps. First step would be the peer evaluation system, which I will be explaining later on. Then the application would analyze the information. Step number 3, the app would assign pairs according to the strength and weaknesses of each individual. And step number 4 would be helping others improve and have others help you on your weak areas. Final step would be getting rewarded for helping others. So the purpose of this app is to have everybody help each other grow as a group. So why is peer evaluation important? Okay, so first off, it increases the amount of feedback employees receive. So apart from having feedback from higher management, this time employees are also receiving feedback from their coworkers who truly know them even more than management because they work together and they have a better say on what they're good at or not. Number 2 would be augment learning, as peer feedback invariably requires explanation and justification. This peer evaluation system would be better because this way each comment would need an explanation and justification in order to be accepted. This way we can avoid false comments on other coworkers for several reasons, like they have a good friend so they want to say good things about them, positive things, or maybe a worker does not really like a coworker of his, so he will say bad things. This way we can avoid all of that because you will need to explain your arguments. And number 3, this would help employees understand what is considered good work and why, thereby increasing their ability to achieve. So this app would be good because apart from analyzing what the weaknesses are in order to help improve, it would reinforce what they are good at so they can continue doing that. So how is this peer evaluation system different? What makes this different? It provides anonymity because while filing your review for another worker, you would never put your name. The application would make this totally anonymous, so you would never know who was the one who said anything about you. Then the application would use a rating system rather than a direct negative comments. So let's say instead of asking directly like what things you think this person is weak at, it would ask like from 1 to 10, how good do you think this person is in this area? This way you can achieve a more honest opinion. Number 3, this would allocate the weaknesses and strengths of all the participants in order to match pairs. So what is the peer evaluation effect on performance? There were 3 analyses made, and here were the results. So this is the first one. Based on an analysis of 21 studies representing 7,707 employees, nearly all the effect sizes for the report, peer and supervisor feedback were positive. Another one says a meta-analysis suggests that feedback interventions improved performance on average. And number 3, combining feedback and goal setting is superior in affecting performance to providing goal setting alone. The thing is, peer evaluation is said to be positive if it is applied in the correct form. As I mentioned before, we would use ratings instead of direct comments. It would be anonymous in order to avoid false accusations. So this then the application would analyze the information and be given to each individual. This would be an example of some questions and how it will look. As we can say, it's a percentage instead of direct answers, so it's more clear for each individual. After analyzing the information, the application would assign pairs based on strengths and weaknesses. So what does this mean? This means that the application would analyze what you are weak at and what other coworker has that weakness as strength, and it would assign you to that person so that person can help you improve in that area. And it would work the same way for you. what you're good at is some other worker's weakness, so it would be your job to help them improve on that area. So it's beneficial for everybody. And lastly, there would be bonuses offered to employees who can successfully help other employees improve in those areas that were presented as weakness during the process of the use of the application. This way, you not only like all the workers are improving, but you're also getting rewarded along the way. And that would be the end. Thank you.